What's this? Oh, threads. And Twitter. Ooh. 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 Okay. That's not what I was here to do. I was here to get the link and start my stream. Oh. Ooh. Hey, Rainbow. How you doing? As per usual, I'm starting a few minutes late. What I do, it's what I do. I'm posting my shit around, letting people come over here and hang out with me. How are you doing? How is your school stuff? Next appointment in 2 weeks? Yeah. Mm, kind of like an after school club. I never fucking did those. I tried doing them in college, but there are always people who are like, oh my god, they're like, let's meet up at Friday at 2 p.m. I'm like, are you guys adults? Okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, it's Malice. Hello, good sir. Good morning. Currently still writing that darn chapter, but I'm almost. I'm sorry. Listen, fuckers. I'm here to terrify you and surprise you. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank God I'm not, I'm not watching this on TV. Did I post it on my Facebook? I don't even remember. I think I did. I don't think any of my in real life friends are gonna come and hang out, except maybe one of them. So we'll see. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I'm not here to scare you forever. I am still alive for now, but I am sick as shit as well. Let's see. Oh my goodness, my iPad died. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to get up for shopping, but I want to make popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken. That sounds delicious. Also, it's going to be a little moment longer because I'm stupid. Oh my god, it's also hot. My god. Sorry. I'm a little bit hot right now. I think I have a fever. I am not 100%, but it feels like it. Alright. Load it. Load it. Okay. It's loaded. It's back on. It's back on. Alright. Hold on. Where is it? Where is the starting screen? Thank you. There we go. Whew. You do sound a bit nasally. Yes, well, I uh I have a sinus infection streaming from under the blanket. Oh man, wouldn't that be great if I could do that? Oh my god. You're talking about a dream that I would like to have right now. Also, my model is a little bit no, the model. I feel like she's a little bit. Here we go. Oh, well that there you go. Better. When you put it like that, it sounds like heaven. Hold on. Unturned. Just make popcorn instead. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry, I forgot to mute. Alright. What am I going to work on today? What will I work on today? It's not pinching nose level of nasally. It's pretty close though. God, I'm so hot. Okay. I turned on the air conditioner even though it's like 41 outside. I don't even know what I want to work on. What was I working on even last time? I don't even know. Was I working on this? Do I even remember? That's because you're not using enough butter. Oh, I could work on the art that that people are sick of me working on. Where is it? Where is it? Is it in here? It's not. Where is it? Is the other Inktober folder? It is. Let's work on this. It's fall time, so let's work on fixing this nonsense here. All right. So, I've come to a realization about this. I'm going to get rid of some of these things. For one, is this it? And that. Okay, this. What's this? That part of it? Also part of it? Oh my god, all this stuff is part of it. Alright. Alright, time to play with this. Time to play with it. What is your... I'm afraid to know your thoughts, Beryl. How to do that one? Is this part of it? It is, yes. Nisha! Okay. No, that's not part of it. No. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't need that one. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Alright. I'll take this as well. I don't think anything else. Part of it. Alright. Group that. Where's the group? Alright. Your autumn seems shy. I think it could be way more saturated. Possibly. Possibly. Oh no, Nija. No, no, no. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna make a second copy of this just in case. Just in case. There's a part of me that is afraid of touching the original. I've done too much to it. I need to be able to go back. Alright. Distort. Don't fall in love with it having no scenery. Stop it. Alright. Let's smoosh. Stop. Smoosh. Uh-oh. More? Get rid of this. A little bit. Maybe a little bit of that too. Alright. I gotta fix this now. Does your model need an exorcism? I'm sorry. Your VTuber thingy is spazzing out every now and then. That's settled a bit now. Oh, it's because so I have to look down to draw like this. Let me see. When I look down, I don't know how to fix it. Shrink the group in the far background. I already shrunk it. What do you mean? Shrink it more. Listen, I'm trying to so I don't want it to be tiny. I feel it'll take away from the majesty of it. Oh, the ones behind the characters. You talk about that rock? That rock's probably gonna go. That rock's gotta go. Alright. Ooh, Lord. Uh-oh. What are you talking about? We like the rock. Okay, you like the rock. What are you talking about then? Oh, the one in front? Oh, maybe I need. I know. I need to get rid of this. Let me look at the other one. Oh, I see. Alright, these rocks, these clouds are behind. So I need to add more of whatever the fuck that is. These things. Yes. Alright. Hold on a minute. Wait, it goes up to what exactly? Right, I definitely need this back. Huh. All right. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of this. Not get rid of, but add more. Add more. Add more. All right. I'm sorry my voice is bad right now. There's not much I could do. Not much I could do about it. Did you make your model yourself? I did not. He's linked below, the man who made it for me. Um, this is so I have such a story about my VTuber model. So I at random was on one of my live streams and I just mentioned that it would be so cool if I could get a VTuber model someday. but they're so expensive, and I want to be able to pay somebody. And I was like, maybe the day that my YouTube channel makes money, I'll make a new model. I'll not make, but I'll pay somebody for a model. And I was like, until then, you guys got this PNG, and that's all you guys are gonna get. And what's it called? A week later, somebody messaged me on Twitter, just tagged me, and the creator was just like, "Here you go, here's your VTuber model." And I was like, "What? What? Hold on a minute. What do you mean?" He goes, "Here, I made you one." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I made you one." And he had been working on the progress, and he was posting it, and he tagged me the day he finished it, and that was it. He didn't ask me for anything. And when I was like, "Oh, thank you so much," he just sent me a thumbs up. That's it. It was very so strange to me. Oh, you know what I noticed? These cool ass clouds I made. Cool clouds. They gotta they gotta move. They gotta move up. They gotta go up. That maybe. Like this. There we go. That's cool. I honestly want to make my own someday. I I don't. I do not. I I don't know what it is. I just don't want to do anything like that. I am not interested in 3D modeling for the most part. In the brainstorm. In the brainstorm. What does that mean? Oh, in my. No, I don't understand. I have to look at the other old version. What now? What is that up there? Oh, it's just a little bit of clouds. Part of the clouds. Got it. Where is that cloud at though? Nope. Okay, so this also needs to come down a little bit. Just a little bit. Bit. Discord brainstorm room. All right. Oh, okay. So these this kind of they lived behind here. All right. I don't really like how the clouds are now. They were so majestic before, but now they look stupid. Let me see. What is the difference? Because there's more going into the sky, I think. Is this the no. Where's the fun clouds? These clouds. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go grab the old clouds. Typical stupid looking clouds that always makes me mad when I look at the sky. All right. All right. Let's go over to the other art. Listen, clouds, figure it out. Sorry. Hold on. I look at how it's done and it's not hard as I expected it. I only The only problem, ouch, is I need a PC for that. And I only have a 6-year-old laptop. The old ones look random and lively. Yes. So these are the old ones. Maybe if I do a little bit of, maybe I do a little. No, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Uh, it's that fact that old one is, man. Gonna go shopping now, and you're all coming with me. I approve. Time to go shopping. It's this last row. This last row. Something's going on with it. I gotta move it around. Try what? Let me see. One small and one medium. One large cloud. We'll see. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Because it's really with this bottom part here that looks fucking wacky. Maybe I can warp it a little bit. Put two of the close one on the side and the last one further away. I can't see. You know, that actually doesn't look that bad. No, Nigel. Don't don't get fucky wucky with it. Mm, mm, stop it. Cat figured out how to open the cupboard. Oh, you're fucked now. Also mask off the bottom clouds. I don't have any masks. I don't use any masks for this stuff. I drew this based on feelings. I need to see the rest of it. Where's the... Is this it? No. Where is the front? Is this it? I think so. Jesus Christ. Okay, there it is. Alright, I get it. Sorry. Lift it. Just a little. Time to put all the shit back on, even though I'm gonna get rid of it. All right. Mhm. I feel like I need to do something about that shit. That looks weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna talk about my short stories. I got so distracted because I'm tired. Sorry. Landscapes are my arch enemy. Me too. Me too. Is this the one? Is this the one that does the? I don't think that's it. I think it was this one. Yes. All right, we're gonna fix this a little bit. I'm gonna fix it. Needs to be fixed. Actually, I'll do what I did originally. I'll. All right. All right. When you want to write a hard short story but it turns into a novel, it feels. Oh, the cute little Raichu, so cute. Sorry, sorry. I don't like those clouds though. Those aren't fun clouds. I want the Philip Sue clouds. I want the cool Philip Sue clouds. All right, I like that. All right, let's see. Let's see what I can do. You can have those clouds too. Eh. Oh, I feel like this is not the right brush. Maybe this is the one. Is this the one? No, that's not the one. Maybe it is this one. Oh, did you go look at them? The Philip Sue clouds? I just don't like that little part right there. I'm not a fan of that. There we go. All right. I'm not a fan of this. Maybe I could like that. I guess there we go. There. I don't like that. There we go. I think that's too big, but I'm gonna add the. I feel like this is not the brush that I use to do that shit, but it has to be. Nisha. There we go. There it is. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that still. There's something about it I just don't like. What is the hardest thing for you to draw? Oh my god, so many things. Probably like men. Men in general are very hard for me to draw. I really don't like that. I really just don't like that. I think it's just too big up there. Maybe if I fuck with it a little bit. Do a little bit of fucky wucky. How about that? Yeah, maybe. Mm, you gotta make them angular and soilless. Men features, I mean. Well, it's actually what the part is that's hard for me to draw is the fucking chest abdomen. That's really very difficult for me to draw for men. Yes, I know that you can draw a feminine man by making her wide. Same here. Should have been a woman considering all the extra curves, but no, men. All right. I think I'm gonna have to do something definitely about this. I'm gonna need to maybe get rid of some of it, maybe make it see through a little bit. We'll have to do something. We'll do it in layers. We'll see. I really hate that too. Ugh, I don't like that. Maybe like that. a little, just a baby touch of it, like that. There, I think I like that. All right, now it's time to get rid of this. This needs to go as well. No, that looks stupid. I guess that works. Maybe it's because it's just not the right color? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. Ah, there we go. It's just too dark, maybe. Nice job. I forgot to put my glasses on this whole time and now only see how chalky the clouds look. I thought they were solid. Ah, no. Whew. Sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. Oh my god, it's been 43 minutes? Is it really? Okay. I really don't like the song. I feel like it's not good. What song is this? Dirkle? Alright, we're moving this song. This sucks. Get this out of here. I need chill music for me to think to. Not this shit with this like buzzing in my ears. Alright. Only had glasses for a week so far. Oh, you don't usually wear glasses? No. Time to fix. Time to fix. There's something I gotta fix about these. No. No, I'll use the hard chalk. What? You don't want me? Oh, angled. Oh, I can't hit both at the same time. All right, fine. Wonder what would happen. Had my first eyesight test at the end of last month. What? You don't go get them checked every year? Or every other year? Well, I have future vision, so I have to get mine checked every other year. This year I'm gonna be getting new glasses, even though these glasses are still pretty good. But there is a scratch in the lower right hand corner on my eye, on my right eye, and my right eye is worse than my left eye. So I focus on it. And I also think I want to try bigger glasses this time These glasses I have are nice, but they're a little bit small. I'm thinking about going a little bit bigger, just a little bit. Something that comes up to my eyebrow, I think. I had a really cool pair that was green and blue that were a little bit big. I've had bad eyes for like 10 years now, but never noticed how bad it was. Oh, oh, I'm so sorry. Ah. All right, let's try to sort out this fucking mountain a little bit. I feel it's too something like that little. I don't like those. Let's get rid of those. That looks fine. That looks okie dokie. Okie dokie pokey. All right. What do I fix tonight or today? Oh, I know. I'm gonna fix that there because that doesn't feel right. Let's move it over here. There we go. All right. Cool. Now that I have glasses, I can see, bro. I love the new glasses feeling. The new glasses feeling is so, it's so good. Right. I will not redraw the characters. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not. I will not redraw them. I will not redraw them. Do not redraw them. Nija. What's this? What is this black shit? What is that? Nothing? Wait. Nothing. Okay. Is it? How about on the other side? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Fuck it. Get rid of it then. Get rid of that. I literally cannot see whatever is supposed to be there. It can't be important. All these extra layers I added for nothing. Alright. Okay. I am still a fan of this. Still a fan of this. Alright. I'm gonna keep that. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna keep that. I think that's an empty layer that doesn't do anything for me. What is this? Those are grass. Grass. And random. Grass. Ooh, girl, it's cold. Okay. My ears hurt from the pressure of the glasses, but I'm getting used to them. Not used to something in my ears for long periods of time. Oh, yeah, that can really be kind of a pain when you. I think that happens with everybody who gets glasses. When you get a new pair of glasses, they kind of irritate you a little bit. Like, I used to wear a lot of metal frames, and then when I switched from metal to plastic frames, I got a bunch of rubbing, and I really didn't like the rubbing, but now I'm used to them. So I don't think I would go back to metal frames because metal frames have pulled out my hair before near my ears. I have really long hair, so I have a lot of stuff that tries to pull out my hair, like my headphones sometimes pull out my hair a little bit right near the the sides near your ears, like right near like where your forehead is. Sometimes I'll pull it back and then it'll just pull out a hair. I can't. Ugh, I can't. Things that pull out my hair, I cannot. All right, this layer can get. That layer is trash. That can stay. Well, hmm. How about this? What's this do? Random, random. And that perception was altered with the glasses. Had to relearn how. Hold on. Oh my God, Nigel, read it. Had to relearn how far away stuff is. Oh, are you farsighted or nearsighted? I feel like you're nearsighted. You're gonna need all this. What is this? Uh, you know what? I'm gonna think about. No, I'm not gonna think about it. No, don't delete that. That cape looks like shit. But will I redraw it? Mm, will I redraw the cape? Will I redraw it? Nearsighted. I am far sighted. So get this. Because I drive, for the far vision, I technically do not need my glasses. Um, but up close I do. I really do. Huh. So because of that, um, I can sometimes bullshit my way around reading the small line for the eye test, but I just don't anymore. I'm like, I need to wear my glasses. I'm never gonna take them off anyway. The only time I take them off is when I have a migraine because I have no intentions on doing any straining. So, all right. All right. Do I want to get rid of this? I do and I don't. I feel like I'll duplicate it and then I'll get. I know what I'll do. I know. I will get rid of all this grass. Right? We can get rid of all the grass. Fuck all this grass. Fuck all this grass. Where's the other grass? Okay. Oh, it's not totally deleting it. All right, I need a different brush. All right, let's get rid of this grass. Shit. No more grass. My left eye is worse than my right eye because my pupil is smaller on the left, which I inherited from my dad, who got it from his mom. So I have astigmatism. Huh. All right. Let's get rid of the grass. Not that grass, but some of it. Some of it that goes into the water. And we're going to do some experimentation. No. Experimenting. Time for experimentation. I haven't touched this artwork in a year. This is going to be my third year working on this. Oh, I should show you guys. I should show you guys the path. I'll show you guys the time lapse. And you'll see sometimes I actually had some good ideas. I had some real good ideas. But I didn't have the skill to complete a good idea. There's a lot of there's a lot going on here. So much going on here. I tried so many different things. And some of them didn't look too bad. I really want what I wanted was I wanted an autumn sunrise. And I kept finding great pictures. But then when it would come to drawing the mountains, me and them me and the mountains have always fought. And then I figured out and then I figured out what was it? If I dumb down the color palette, I could probably like right here, that was actually pretty good. Like this actually looked okay. You're not very kind to the saturation fairies. Like look at that right there. That looks actually pretty fucking good. Holy that red. I was redlining myself. Like the thing is because this is my fantasy setting, I know what my brain wants. I know what it wants, and I try to create what my brain has in store. Ellipsis, Jesus. Epilepsy. I tried so many things. I still think I could probably work that fucking tree. See, I had an idea right there. I had such a good idea, and I was like, nah, put it in the back. Because I was like being, oh my God, like I don't have autism, but sometimes I feel like I do. I'm like, no, the tree must be in there. I must put this very specific tree. Have you designed these things before? And yes. In my brain, yes. I write. A lot of my fantasy stuff is based off of my my writing. Like the way that I did just the way okay, so this is specifically Solaris, right? This is in my country of solstice. And I described that coming off of a hill, because the partially it's a valley on one side. Um, I described that the mountains were a silhouette, but even in the silhouette, you could see the white citadel from far away. Ooh, I love the colors. Thank you. I'm showing that this is like I did this I've been working on this piece for like 2 years now. This is about to be my third year working on this, trying to master this shit. Not master it, but to get it to where I like it. So a lot of my world is like I have the topography. I have a map that has the topography on it. I have everything, but I don't have the images. I found an image that's pretty close to this here. Like that looks good right there. That looks decent, but it's not right. I started getting into brushes. You know me and my brushes. I have like thousands of brushes. And I was like, I got this. It's before I learned how to use them. I really had no idea what I was doing. I was just bullshitting. And most of what you see here was done last year in around October. It gives the Sahara vibes. No, it's supposed to be an autumn field, like a dried out uh, autumn sunrise. See, that doesn't look too bad. I don't think that looks too bad. I think that the trees in the back need to be a different color, though. Perfection is an art is a, perfection in art is a curse, especially when paired with procrastination. Yo, feels though. I love how I thought that I was going to draw all those grass blades individually. Like such a hot mess. Let me move it along a little bit. I feel like it's taking a long time. Like I haven't found the sweet spot where I'm kind of like right here. I'm going to say right here is where I was like, okay, I like this enough, but there's something wrong with it still. I don't have enough lighting. Feels too feels too bright. It needs more dreaminess to it. I thought I'll have that rock be gray, but it looks if you say you will draw those individually, no you won't. I checked over all of my colors. I thought it was okay. I thought, look at that. That tree actually looks pretty good. I could have left it, but I was like, nah. I gave somebody a mini tutorial. Draw clouds for like a second. I started with realism and have been struggling to switch to more cartoonish styles. Any advice? Yes. Do you have somebody that you like somebody else's art that you like? Like like how cartoonish are you talking here? Okay. Now we're back to this bullshit. All right. All right. So I have a plan. I have all these brushes up here that I've learned how to use. Okay, that rock. Bye. I think that's just too big, to be honest. Maybe I'll put it up top. Okay. Oh, your friend. Well, what I would do is, if you like 2000s Cartoon Network, trace those styles. Literally trace them, and then try to create characters based off of those tracings. And then eventually you'll be able to figure out how to make your own because you've gotten used to the shapes that they're using. I am a firm believer in um, tracing to learn. Tracing to learn is so smart and so helpful. Find all of like references of everything that you really like. Try to recreate literally everything. All of try to do like what I would do as a challenge to yourself. Redraw all of the characters from all those shows. Trace them if you can't do it on your own. And then when you're done tracing all of them, try to make one try to make one character using some of the shapes from those shows. Like for example, make a cat like make a version of a cat that would live in Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? Like he's a main support, right? Use use go look at all the characters from that show, take some of their main shapes, put them together, and try to make a cat. Eventually, if you do it enough, your brain will just figure it out. Okay. Oh, I wonder if this. What's this? I wonder if this needs to be blurred a little. I wonder if that would give me a little bit of room. Wait. Oh, I forgot. It doesn't do that. You have to have a gradient. All right. How about that? All right, this tree, I can't look at it. It's literally in like it's distracting. Yes, basically redesign the characters till I can create the OCs. You know where I got that piece of advice from? I was watching tutorials on how to create pixel characters. Um, what someone suggested was recreate Mega Man, use Mega Man as your base, and slowly over time remake the Mega Man characters. And then when you can remake the Mega Man characters, start editing the main Mega Man character and start changing him. And eventually you'll understand how to do pixel art because you slowly strayed away from Mega Man. I did that too. Started with MLP, started taking some inspiration from Emologism from Hopeless Peaches when they were still a thing. Yeah, blocking out the shapes and using alpha lock or clipping mask to do the line art helps me a lot with more cartoonish while still maintaining my original workflow. I think experimenting with familiar things and then discarding the rest is is a good way is a good way to learn how to recreate from something. Because I have a hard time. So let me explain to you something. I don't know if I have a learning disability or not. I mean I have. How much of Mega Man can you stop before it's no longer Mega Man? Exactly. Um. So I mean I have ADHD, but I mean like I don't know if I have any actual disabilities. So um I've always had problems uh learning how to draw, and sometimes I've watched a lot of tutorials, and some of them do not help me as much because um their tips are just not enough for me. I have to find the right tip. Like for example, one of the tips that's actually really that is really useful to me. I always use it now. Is when I draw a woman, at the base of her neck, if you draw an upside down heart in various sizes, the upside down heart is usually uh pretty much where her boobs would be. I think I was trying to approach it reductively from my realism, but I quickly realized it's oh my god, yes. It's about fucking up like actual realism, the boobs trick. Every artist is an amalgamation of what they prefer, and like others in art or media, you can see small details, but the whole picture is still different. Yeah, that's true. Like I know where I get my hands and my hair from. Um I imitated a lot of Sailor Moon when I first started drawing after Sonic. And so I really liked drawing hair like Sailor Moon and Fushigi Yugi, so you can see kind of where that still exists in my art style because I will not get rid of it. I won't. I my characters still have a little bit of that 90s in there. All right. I got to stop looking around. Let me see what I can figure out. Can I? Why is it always Sailor Moon? Because Sailor Moon is fucking good. That's why I draw long necks. I'm 100% sure my long neck problem it comes from um Sailor Moon and Disney princesses. I really like it. I don't do it on men too much. I do it more on women because I think it looks very beautiful. I think it's cute. Some people are like, "Oh my god, you drew her neck long." But sometimes I do go really long. Sometimes I have gone really long, like that. Her neck is a little long here. A little bit. I'm probably not going to change it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get closer to finishing it. I used to participate in art contests, and there was always a hardcore Sailor Moon cosplayer present who I know personally. That's so fun, though. What are they doing? Oh, yeah. Back to this. Back to this. So maybe. Nah, that ain't it. Oh, I see. You gotta do it like that. Elijah. She was Luna this year in her human form. I love that. Elijah. She makes every dress herself. I used to cosplay a long time ago. A long time ago. I used to cosplay mostly men, though. I loved cosplaying, dude. My favorite cosplay was Sephiroth and Yazoo from Final Fantasy. It was my favorite. Noisy great. Oh, I feel like this is not the right grass. Can't draw man, become man. I don't like that. Let's take a little bit. Let's take it easy. Take it easy, right? We like that, but hey, what's up? Exactly. Now I will become Ed, Ed, and Eddie. You know, what if I'm posting my last contest drawing and do it? Do it. Also, hi, Friday's Place. How you doing? I really don't like the color dynamics of this brush. I wish it would chill. Well, I'm a little bit sick at the moment. Trying to get better. Taking me some time. Maybe this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that shit, please. I'm also doing good. I'm planning to draw. Ooh, awesome. All right. How about and don't worry about me. I'm working on it. I really hate that it's doing this color fit. I really am not a fan of that. I just don't think that that is what I want. Like this is pretty easy. I like that. A little bit. And how have you been doing? Okay, okay. I think I got something cooking. Oh, cooking a little bit, I think. Be a little bit darker. Whew. Outside right now. I can't hear 6 p.m. church bell. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. That's actually pretty good, man. I love the EXT. I love that. No, that needs to. One third year in a row. Next year I'm on the judge duty. Nice. Congrats. So sorry. I got something cooking over here a little bit. A little bit, I think. Very nice. Wish I entered more contests in my days. You still could. Who's stopping you? You know what? I'm gonna make another one of these. Oh wait, no I don't. No, I don't want to do that. Noisy grass. Softer grass lay in. How about that? What does that look like? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, what does this look like over here? Like shit. Nige, what's up with your model? I'm looking down. That's the problem. I'm looking down. Yep. It's when I look down. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'll lower my camera a little bit. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Probably not. Let me see my settings real quick. I swear I did something with the settings so that this wouldn't be a thing anymore when I lean down. This up down. It must hate the face shifting out of sight. Yes, it does. It has a problem with that, but um I my, okay, so my VTuber model camera is sitting on top of my monitor, aimed down at me, but it is elevated, so it is not straight with my face 100%. So when I do this, it starts freaking out. Let me see if I can figure. And I had it fixed before, where it stopped fucking doing that. You should do that OBS layout with your tablet to make it look like she's drawing. I gotta buy one. Ah, okay. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't do face up down rotation. Honestly, I don't think it's a big deal if you can't fix it now. I had it before a tablet because the overlay is free. Hold on. What? Oh no, I need to buy the asset or I need to make one. And you know me, guys. I'm lazy. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna just buy it. I just need to buy one from Etsy. I'm just very lazy. Body rotation. Mm. Mouth forming. See, I don't know what any of these fucking do. Not offhand. Well, I really did think it was the up and down. The up and down part. What is this dragging physics? Is that when I do that? Yep. Damn it. I wonder if this does something. Nope. That did not do anything. Back? Forward? Huh. Somebody told me how to fix it, and I fixed it. Maybe it changed it or did something. And I don't know. I really wish I could figure it out. Maybe it's this. Nope. That's not it. Nope. Because there's supposed to be a setting to where when you move off camera, um it goes back to auto, which is your auto pose. Tracking lost. Oh. Select? Okay, okay. I think I figured it out. All right. Experiment time. Nope. Jesus Christ. How about 0.00 seconds? Okay. 0.00 seconds. Oh, shit. Maybe I fixed it. Nope. Oh, I don't have an idle animation. I wonder it's not working. Disable workshop fairy. Maybe this will do it. Nope. None of that does any of it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. I just don't know. I this is the thing that came this is the problem that came with getting a free VTuber model is that Went from C's to stroke. I know. Um, is that I don't know anything about this stuff, so I cannot fix it other than ask people how to fix it. And I've looked online, and a lot of them are like, ask your rigger. And I feel guilty asking him, so I don't. I feel guilty. There we go. I'm sure they're fine with it. Well, I tried to ask them, but the thing is I did not pay them. So it feels um like I am using them for free if I ask them too many questions. Unless my model breaks, I am afraid to ask. Because I asked them a question before. Um, I don't know what it was about now, but I asked them a question about a month ago. I asked them about how to make my eyes wide, I think. Like, because it doesn't, um, like my eyes, don't go tiny when my eyes are wide. So eyes wide and eyes open are the same. And I asked about how to do, I'm like, is that something that this model can do? Is that something I can pay for? And I'm not. I'm. He kind of alluded to that he was busy and he was working on his own model, and because this was done in his old style of doing models, it's very different now. And he told me to edit it myself, and I can't do that. I am just not going to do that. That is just too intimidating for me. I just don't have any experience. I'm not going to open 2D Live and then try to. I did it. I did one tutorial, and it was so much and so much effort and so scary. I just cannot. It's too much. It's too different for me. I turned down an editor because I didn't want to have someone working for me and not getting paid. Yes. I feel if I could just fix the issue where when I lean down to look at my iPad, it doesn't freak the fuck out. Store has panko crumbs. I'm ascending. Okay. Oh boy. I gotta only do it in one direction. Okay. Where's my back scratcher? I never really got to talking about my short stories. I feel like I should talk about it before I get off of here. If you guys want to listen, anyway. Kind of need opinions. It's in the sugar aisle. Probably. So, I want to hear if you ever want a 3D tuber model, I could help you with that, but not 2D. Yeah. I just really wanted short story time. Yes. Yes. I'm actually going to stop working on this because I'm getting very frustrated and I feel low quality of life working on it. I just don't want to work on it. Um okay, so I have I've made a decision. Actually, I kind of want to draw about the decision. So I'll just make a little canvas here so we can have a talk about it. All right. So, okay. All right. Now, I've been for about a year. I've been modeling with the idea, tolling with the idea of doing a small books of short stories. And these short stories would be dedicated to six of my characters, six of my favorite characters. And I was going to release that to buy on Kindle on Amazon. And I really had some. I did pick all the characters out that I intended to use, but then I was like, um, I felt they would be too different, and I came to the realization last night, right? So the realization was that I had a monolith, which is think the Avatar from the Last Airbender. Okay, so my world has an Avatar-like character. It's very cold. Anyway, in the Avatar character, they're called the monolith. So I have a monolith for um one for every season. I did not realize this until last night. Okay, so I have a winter one. I have a I have a spring one. I have a summer one. And I have a fall one. Okay. So my problem is that my idea was that I was going to write a moment of all of these characters based describes the whole plot of Ruby. Well, I don't know anything about Ruby, unfortunately. My stuff has predated Ruby. I've been working on my stuff for a very long time. Now, so I just realized I have one for every season. But the seasons is kind of it's a thing and it's not a thing. Okay, so to be the monolith. Oh, oh, sorry. It's okay. So now this is my problem. Um, I have ideas for all. I'm gonna do it in blue for this one, and this one. Now the creators of Ruby stole from her actually. So unfortunately, because I've role played all these characters as well, I have 3 different versions of Winter Monolith. I have my lawful impure. Oh no, I can't type. I can't write with that. Something that lets me do. Okay, I have lawful impure, which we're gonna use tropes. Okay, think Ice Princess trope. Okay, and she's paired with like kind of sorry. She's paired with a wimpy scholar. Okay, and then we have. Sorry, I can't spell. We have neutral good, and I don't know what the trope for that one would be. But think uh, oppressed nun with Indiana Jones. Okay, how does this store not have cornstarch? Cornstarch is a very high commodity, you know. And for the last one, it's chaotic good. And that one is what is it? She is more think um think Aerith. Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. Okay? But a little bit more naive. And she's with uh an assassin with a moral code, meaning he doesn't kill children or women. Okay? Now, these are all the same fucking character because I've written them in different scenarios just to play around with it. I really like these scenarios. I think they're fun, but I don't know which one is more interesting because all of these have their own merits. I really like the lawful and pure because um she's technically kind of evil, and that would be offsetting for all of these. Like the personality for this one for spring is um think uppity flower girl. When do we get the incel assassin that doesn't kill men when he's gay? And fall is sorry, summer is um I don't have summer. I need to develop more about Summer, but he's dying. Just know that he's dying. That's what you need to know. Dexter villain. And Actea for Fall, she's like she's like Annie from Attack on Titan. So they're all very different personality wise. So it wouldn't be well. Pick one of the ones that is unlike these, and none of these are like any of these. So oh my god, I'm pissed because it's under a different name. Holy shit. So I'm not sure what to pick because the thing is okay. So the canon version, the canon to the world is this: the assassin and heiress. That is that's the canon. Because if I were to write one of these, if I were to turn one of these into a true story, where it was her as the main one of these one of these characters as a main character of their own story, I wouldn't want someone getting the wrong idea because I wrote the same character with a different personality and a different lot, not a wholesomely different life, but a slightly different version of events. I try to avoid similar trope pairs for each season. Yeah, well, all of them are different. So, like, this one, she's paired with a seasoned knight. This one I don't know. I have not. I've wrote the character in passing. Um, on their, I've wrote out them meeting uh Kaitsua, who's that's the character for this right here. I wrote them meeting her and telling her that she's going to be the next monolith. But that was on his death journey, which is like monoliths live for about 300 years and then they don't grow old. It's more like they expire, and so they know that they're going to expire usually when they're about to hit 300, and their body tells them that they need to find their resting ground. And during their path to find their resting ground, that's when they need to find the next monolith. Like they can't die before, like we get occupations but not personalities. Well, yeah. Well, I'm using tropes because the tropes come with personalities. Or I use specific characters. I said like Actea is similar to Annie. Focus on interesting. I know Beryl. I know how to write. I'm just doing this for easy for um for you guys to understand without me having to give you full on character uh character sheets and pasts and everything because that would be an entire stream by itself, and I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, that's why it's hard to TLL. Is that a broody sad assassin? Is who? Easy to breaks into something unique. Like like I'm using, for example, here I use like an oppressed nun because she's very religious. There's going to be parts of her that are that she's not willing to change. Um, I'm looking for, obviously, I'm putting her with a character who is very intellectual, open minded, very adventurous. Assassin with morals, is he sad and broody or happy go lucky? I would never run a happy go lucky assassin. That's boring. He's he enjoys killing. If that's what you mean. Like it's very let me think. Try to think of a pairing that's similar. Hmm. I can't think of anything right now. That's why I gave character examples. Um, like he's similar to Durzo Blint from the Angel Night Angel Chronicles or Night Angel series. Not fully, but his personality is a little. No, I would say he's sad assassin is not. He's not sad. He's very um I would say angry. Angry and cold. Aerith was kind of an airhead. Yes. Um that's kind of the vibe. She's like putting an airhead with a broody assassin is fun for me. I think that that is very cute and very fun. And the twist is that they're former best friends. Former. So there's a little, little something. There's a little something there. And if you want another character similar for this, think Luna Freya and Indiana Jones. Very princessy, um, cares about everybody, kind of a Rapunzel in a tower type. time, and then she went and became an airhead and ruined their relationship. What? No. No. Very cutesy. Very demure. Yes. And I can't think of another character other than like princess type. Um, I don't want to use Elsa, but you know how Elsa has that mm, she has that air, that cold air about her, where she's all business. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean by but the thing is unless you think that the her being kind of an airhead, which she wasn't an airhead actually, ruined their relationship. And the dynamic between her and Zach was very complicated. Oh, I can't tell through text. I'm sorry. Also, did you guys notice that my stream has been good? Apparently Spectrum gave me more internet, so made it so my internet is green the entire time. Let's not get lost in the FF lore. Yes, that's true. But it's more that I have problems with deciding on which version dynamic I want, which version of the character, because I have so many. I have let me see where she is. So this is her the chaotic good version. It's not done. She has she's supposed to have white hair with a gradient. Just ignore that. Um this is not done either, but this is the neutral good version. Very cute. Where's the other one? Oh, I need to finish that. I need to work on this again. Anyway, so neutral hair lost its color. Yeah, her hair is supposed to be white and to a blue gradient. And this is the lawful evil version of her. This is the she does give off Eris vibes a little bit. You still spelled it wrong. It's AE. So this is her evil version. Well, not evil, lawful impure version. This is like the nun outfit. It's not done. I have to color it and finish inking it. I was trying something different and new with this. I was trying using no smoothing to ink. I found a really good inking pen and I was trying to do that. Oh my god, y'all. It's Aeris. Swear to God. I didn't finish it because distracted as usual. Whips forever. Whips for days. But this is her evil version. Her not evil version. Lawful impure version. And I think I have and this is that's the evil guy. Where is the is it in here? No, don't delete. Autocorrect got me looking like a fake fan. Is it in here? It is not. Oh, here's one. This is this is the boyfriend. This guy here. Here's also another picture of her. Unused. Undone. I was trying something different. I saw a pose online and I wanted to draw her with magic. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it. I like his floppy hair. Yeah, he had curly hair. I thought it was fun. Let me see. Do I have get that out of here? I know I have a picture of Mika, or maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Do I? Looks like shit. So here's I don't know what I was doing here. I would probably have to fix this, but I was trying something different. I saw a your character here thing, but here's the two of them. This is Assassin Boy and Kaitslaw. You need more male characters. Boy, I have so many male characters. You don't even know. You just don't see them. I have them though. Look, see, look right here, male character. You make it sound so well put together that mine feels like a child making up fantasy scenarios. Well, I started making it casually in college. Um, writing is my superior hobby. I'm a better writer than I am an artist. And I sit corrected. I think look at that. For my comic, two other characters that are male. Get out of here. You don't know me. Here's a scientist, one of my famous scientists of my setting. If I clean this up, I could probably post it. Maybe. Do I have any other male characters? Your comic book pages are so clean. Oh, thank you. Look at this one. Here's one of my characters. Have you posted your chapters anywhere? I have not. Because I'm going to release that comic as something that people can pay for. I did originally be quiet. You're rude. The science guy's been more interesting. You be quiet. I have over 100 characters. I don't even want to hear it from you. I write for fun, but I still feel like it's not good enough. Well, writing for fun is good, but if you're trying to make your own thing, um, world building is a lot of work. Anyway, I'm putting together. I have to put together a few things. I have an image that needs to be. I have two images that need to be finished for the comic and their covers. I need to finish this image here because this is part of the cover. He just has a lot of tude. And I need to finish. Where is it? It's hiding. I know it's hiding somewhere. Where is it? Is it here? It is not. Here? Yes, it's right here. And then there's this too. I don't know how to move on from this position. It looks exactly how I want it to look. I'm not sure how to add more detail or color. If I ever finish my story, I will be surprised. Well, writing is very hard. Very, very hard. Like I'm 60, no, not 60. Come on. 56K into my novel. And I'll probably go over it myself and then pay. How do you get over writer's block? So tell me what your writer's block consists of. Like, what is it that you have a problem with? Is it that you don't want to write? Ugh. Also, Beryl, I know that you're typing to me. FYI, while I'm streaming, I cannot type because my keyboard is underneath my PC, not my PC, my monitor, hidden, so I have space. Doing the mannequin stuff is good and all. The mannequin stuff. I'm gonna wait for you to reply, Rainbow, before I think about streaming. Yeah, ending the stream. I want to write and have motivation, but I feel like I shouldn't even try because other stories are way better than mine. Hmm. Oh, so you have insecurity about your writing. Okay, advice. You're gonna think it's so dumb. I know you're gonna think it's dumb, but it's improved my writing tenfold, and I am so secure in my writing. Everyone else can go get fucked. There's little parts where I know I have little grammatical errors, but I think that's because I still do not understand the single rule about that one thing that I make mistakes on. Visual dev. So, I think that you should do text role play. All right. I I will everyone will say um cringe. No, don't listen to Beryl. Don't listen to him. Get into text role play. It will force you to write with somebody else, writing something that you actually want to write, and write more often. I can't tell you. I probably just today. I know I have. Today, I know that I have written at least 2,000 words um for fun, for fun, because I am in 25 different role plays. You don't need to do as many as I do, but it is a good way of, and don't do it with AI. I know people do it with character AI. Don't do it with character AI. You need to do it with a person. Find a person to role play with you, and um, it will force you to become a better writer. Eventually, you'll be able to go back to your old writings, and you'll be able to do that. Or, if you want more exercise in writing, um, work on your. If you're really serious about writing a world. Oh, okay. So I've given this advice like so many times at Walgreens or at a regular store or at on Amazon. You can buy a 3x5 notebook that has a little strap. Keep it with you at all times, and whenever you have a good idea for your world, something that you might want to use, write it in there, and slowly but surely you'll fill out an entire setting. And then you'll start being like, okay, well, I need to write about this and I need to write about that. And I need, like, I can tell you, you're going to be like, what? Um, there has never been a day, ever, never, that I have had writer's block or art block because I have so many things that I should be writing um, that I can start on any of them at any time I want whatsoever. I never have, I've never had to worry about inspiration. Um, only bettering the craft. Like what I need to work on right now for my setting is I need to work on the Kingdom of Equinox. I need to create a document for it that goes over the naming way, the culture. I need to put the flag on there, the leaders, uh, things like that, how nobility works. I need to make a PDF. The reason I actually stopped is pretty sad, but I'll tell the story in Discord. That's okay. You can tell me. Fancy word for concept art. Um, concept art's pretty cool, but I also like to. I don't know, man. I just like. There's just things that I like to do. I don't think I will. I don't know. I'm trying to learn that, I guess. But concept art is mostly photo bashing and painting over. I like to. I'm not saying that a lot of people don't. Like, I'll be honest with you. That's one of the reasons I was actually hoping that when I was thinking, when I the thing that originally got me interested in using AI was that I had so many fucking characters and so many parts of my world that I wanted to um do that we will not be photo bashing. Well, I'll think about it. I don't know if I want to do just concept art for all of my setting. Like I want to create my illustrations. I want to do my illustrations. Those excite me. But I wanted to do the idea was that I was going to prompt designs, like outfit designs for my cultures because I didn't want to take from anything that could be copyrighted. And I had so many characters that it was easier to uh prompt them and then use them for safekeeping until I could draw them on my own because then I would have because what I do now is I create a mood board with all the things about the character and then when I get to it it's in an image it's in a folder on my PC and whenever I get to it I'll get to it. That's what like pisses me off about uh about AI. Hey Trigger, what's up? I do like photo bashing, but it's really more of a paint over hyper realism. I don't know. I don't know. When I think of concept art, uh it feels like work. I was in an call me when they get Lego Bloodborne. I was in an RP group chat many years ago that I wrote in daily, and there's this one guy I was very close with. I knew him for 2 years, and he was killed in a drive-by. Oh my god, it's terrible. But if you're looking for writing partners, on Reddit there is a r/roleplay. You have to follow their rules exactly. I didn't use concept art, but visual dev because it's just more broader. I don't know. When you say visual dev, it sounds like work. Just painting flats for a comic cover. Aw, yeah. Tyler the Creator parody album. I don't know what that is. After that, no one wrote anymore in that chat. I mean, obviously. I'm sorry. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I don't try to yawn. I'm just a little bit. I've been coughing off and on, so I'm getting a little bit exhausted. I was responding to someone in chat. Oh, I'm sorry. But I think Rainbow that you should look into writing more. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that that's really hard thing to go through, especially when it's a friend. I've kind of always been alone myself. I do have in real life friends, but I've had spurts of them. So I used to have groups of friends, and then I would get ousted by them because, well, um, uh, I let myself get stepped on a little bit too often, And then when I'm like, no, you're fucked up, and I get aggressive, um, that's usually when some of these groups have kicked me out. Not every person from the group is no longer a friend of mine, but some of them, some of them have been. Uh, most of them. I'm not saying this for anybody to feel bad for me in any way, shape, or form. It's just I personally just have a lot of trust issues, and if you get to know me, I just have some issues. Worst part is that he died thinking I was dying too, because I was going. Oh goodness. Well, I'm glad to know that you're better now. I have one best friend from high school. Rest friends fell out of contact, and my second most friend moved to the U.S. So most of my friends come from online spaces. That's true. Most of my friends come from online spaces, but I feel I don't know, man. I think I'm a little bit tarnished because like it's because the thing is I I think about the things that I say to people. I think before I speak, and I know a lot of people try to do that. How does Ace Ventura reply to people who don't like coffee? All right, tease that. Oh, I get it. Meds, baby. Good. But I don't I forgot what I was talking about. I met my BFF online and I actually moved in with her to Manhattan for a little while. We are still besties after I moved away. Oh, that's so sweet though. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Um, I had a friend who I was very, very close with. We were very, very close. And like I'm married, he's married. We're friends. And I just don't think his wife liked me, and I think she was trying to always find a reason to get rid of me. So she would sometimes do things or say things that would cause us to argue, and she betrayed my trust a little bit when I first started that I thinking that I could, and it'd been 4 years. After 4 years, I felt like I could trust her, and I told her something, and she went and she told him immediately. And it was very personal. It's not something he needed to know. And I thought I could just tell him, not tell him, but I told her and I said, hey, from now on, can we just keep things between us girls when I talk to you? And she goes, yeah, sure. And then she just went and she told him exactly what I said. And I was like, what the fuck, man? And I knew I couldn't trust her no more. And I was real mad at her. Ever played Final Fantasy X? You know that I have. Come on now. Come on now. And and check your Discord. Check your Discord. Oh, I'll have to watch that later. I don't know if it can be heard. Not girls behavior. I know. Like the thing is I wanted to like her because we were very similar, but she just did not like me. She thought I was a threat to her relationship when not only am I older than her and her husband, but I've been married for a minute now. I was married before they were married. So there was just no threat. I am like, okay, I'm not like, okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm not like a cutesy girl. I'm kind of chubby. Like, I'm not the cutest girl. I've never, never have I ever been a threat to any man's relationship. I've never, ever been a threat to anybody. What I do is like, um, I am very, meaningful in the things that I say, and I mean them. So he was a friend of mine. He was my best friend for like 4 years. So when I said if I hadn't seen him for a minute, if it'd been a month since we've seen each other, or we hadn't texted for a minute, I would be like, "Hey man, I miss you. Do you want to hang out soon?" And it was so weird because like he kind of after we stopped talking and he said something so shitty. Like he told me that it was me that was the problem, and that was just not true. Um there was multiple issues, and he's like miscommunication issues. Like let me tell you what like put the nail in the coffin, right? So we had an argument about that thing with his wife, and I thought everything was fine. Later that night, I went and I streamed. She was in the stream watching me. I was talking about my friend Johnny, and I mentioned that Johnny had not downloaded Resident Evil, and he wasn't going to play with me, and I was annoyed because he wasn't going to play with me. Now Johnny is a good friend of mine, and he knows that I talk shit. I've been talking shit about him not playing Resident Evil with me for years because I purchased it for him. So after my stream, his wife messages me and she's like, if you're gonna talk, do you have a problem with, you know, um, I'm just gonna call him N for now. Do you have a problem with N still? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Why? We talked it over, everything's okay. And she's like, well, if you do, you better talk to him. And I was like, um, okay, well, I don't though. I think we're fine. Is there something that you think I should talk to him about? And she's like, well, you need to talk to him if you have a problem. And I'm like, well, if I have a problem, I will talk to him. And she goes, well, okay. And that was it. So a month later, a few days before my birthday, I was like, we haven't spoken in like a month. Is he mad at me still? Are we friends? I messaged him, I texted him, and I said, hey man, I miss you. Are we still friends? And he said, well, you never got back to me. I was like, what? He goes, my wife sent you a message and she told you to message me and you never did. And I was like, no. She said, if I have a problem with you, to message you. She didn't say I had to message you. She said if I still have a problem, and I don't. Why didn't you come to me and tell me that you wanted to talk to me? Why did you have her come to me and tell me what you wanted to say yourself? Why didn't you just message me directly? I literally thought something completely different. And he said to me, you cannot be that stupid and make me believe that you thought that. I was like, why would I not speak to you for an entire fucking month if I didn't think that? And he said, well, if you want to have a discussion, we can have that discussion. But I think that you need to grow up and figure things out for yourself. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know where that fucking came from. I thought it was, I realized that he was very immature. I felt that that was very immature of him. I gave it 6 months and I really missed him. I was really missing him. I used to see him every day. Like, I helped him get in, like, I vouched for him so he could get into my apartment complexes. So he literally lived in the building adjacent to me. So I saw him all the time, all the time. So it started getting weird and I just missed him and I texted him and I said, this was 2023 January. I texted him and I said, hey, I really miss our friendship. I really miss talking to you. And I just wish that we could just still be friends. I know that that's not possible, but I just wanted to just say my piece and say that I wish that we could still be as we were. And his reply was weird. He said that he couldn't talk to me right then, but that he would love to talk to me the next day. And he texted me and he said, oh God, it was so weird. It made me so uncomfortable. He said, I showed this to my wife, and my wife says that this makes her very uncomfortable and that you shouldn't be saying this to another man. And I was like, what? I'm like, I am talking how I've always talked. I've never changed who I am ever. And I'm not going to change the way I talk to somebody. If I can't tell a friend that I miss their presence, then maybe I don't need their presence in the first place. I don't care if you're a girl or a guy. I will always tell somebody that I've missed you if I've missed you. I tell my friends I love and I care about them. I'm not going to stop being who I am. I'm very comfortable in my relationship. And if someone thinks that me saying my true feelings is a problem, then maybe they need to work on their own insecurities and their own issues. And I said, okay, we'll talk about that, I guess. And he said, well, listen, he put on this like air through text that seemed very dickish. He said that he said, what was it that he said? He said, well, I don't stay up anymore. And I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to wait up to talk to you. And we're going to have to talk when I have the time. And I said, okay, I understand that. I'm not um, pushing you to speak to me at night. I I that I don't really care because like half of our friendship. Okay, so he used to be a police officer, and what he would do is I had a job where I could fuck around at the airport, and I would be at the airport for hours, like 6 hours by myself. And what I would do and what he would do is we would call each other and we would just bullshit while we were getting paid. We would just literally talk on the phone for hours and get paid. He would be sitting, you know, watching traffic or whatever, and I would be waiting for customers to come in. But he told me that he was going to call me at a very specific time, and then he didn't. He called me an hour before that time, I think, and I don't know what happened. Got so I panicked. I panicked and I got so upset and so scared to speak to him that I vomited. And I've never done that before. And I had another issue as well shortly after that. And I told him that whenever I am done dealing with that issue, we could speak. But I was so terrified of him that I just don't think that we could. I don't think, based off of his reply, I don't think that um, his woman would allow us to continue our friendship. I believe that she thinks that I am in love with him or was in love with him. I don't think I've. The thing is I've never done any, like, I don't think I've done anything that would be considered even a loving gesture. Like, the only thing we ever did was hug. Like, I would hug him when we met up, and then I would hug him when we left. And I think when I got married, I kissed him on the cheek and I kissed her on the cheek because I'm Puerto Rican. I literally kissed everyone on the cheek. I kissed like 300 people on the cheek. I sit here and I try to think what I did that was inappropriate, and I just can't think of anything other than she was uncomfortable um with me hanging out with him without her. And I was just another girl. She just did. I just think, like, I just don't think that she likes that. I just I think that's just it. She's very insecure, and the thing is she's in shape. She's cute. Like, I am literally so nothing to be um threatened by. I don't know. I will never understand that. Not ever. Let me see what this says. Um, Good luck to him then. Doubt he'll have much freedom with such a controlling partner. She has issues, bro. Seems like he didn't communicate about who you were to him because they are both doing just way too much, and her perception of you was warped in his perception of you. I wouldn't be surprised that relationship implodes. Relationships without trust almost never work. I think that this is my opinion. Um, they try to hold standards of a relationship that is very old, not very modernized, in my opinion. Um, like, I think that they were hoping for that 1950s type relationship between them, but they were both very young. Like, like by very young, I mean I met him when he was 21 and they got married at 23. And they started dating when they were 15, 16. And I think it's very rare. I'm not saying impossible. It's very rare that people who are teenagers that meet when they're teens and then get married, that they stay together. I'm not saying that they're going to break up. I'm not saying that they're going to divorce. I'm saying that there are issues that I've seen in their relationship based on me being an older person to them and secure in my relationship. I don't feel that they are secure in theirs. They say they are, but there are things that tell me that they are not. For example, finding me as a threat to their relationship is a joke. Uh, her making multiple issues she always tried to do this thing where she was playing that she was like this sweet, soft, innocent person that never did anything wrong and was afraid to talk up. But then she would tell this version of the events to her husband and make me seem like I was a huge bad guy, and we could have just sorted that out amongst each other. And I mean, me and my husband have been together a long time now, like before we even got married, and I was his first relationship, but he is not mine. Oh God, not the traditional nonsense again. I wouldn't. Mm. Can confirm it does happen. One of my buddies back in the corp married his high school sweetheart, and the relationship was in shambles. Like my best friend, she married her first boyfriend, and they've been together for a very very long time. But I think it's different because that's her first boyfriend, and it is not his first girlfriend. He had very many girlfriends before he had her, and I had very many boyfriends and girlfriends before I had my husband. So I already knew what I wanted. And well, he has autism, so I don't think that he would want anyone else. I think that he already knew what he wanted. And I've given him options. I told him that he could explore if he was interested, and we didn't have to be together if he wanted to do that. But at that age, people haven't fully matured generally to understand how to deal with a relationship. Most people don't even know what they want in life at that point. That's true. That's true. Brains and chicken nuggets. I'm just I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I think that um they're very young, and I think they need to do a little bit of growing and a little bit of maturing. Um I keep his I have his address and his phone number. My plan is I'm never going to speak to them again, but what I will do is so let me tell you something. Well, since you're here, since we're here, um the my science fiction novel that I'm writing, that I've been writing in for a minute now, it was inspired from me and N's role play. And I'm still going to complete it. And I told him no matter what, when I complete it, I will send him a copy. I intend to follow through on that. When I am finished, I intend to send him a copy of the story, as a printout. And I I I still intend to do that. I don't really care if he doesn't want it. I don't know if he doesn't want it. We haven't spoken. I would believe, based on what I know about him, I believe even if we are not friends, um, if I followed through on that promise, I think he would not be surprised that I followed through on it. I tend to keep my promises, so I do intend on sending him one. Even if I never get feedback and I never hear from him, it will give me personal peace to know that I did keep my promise. That's part of the reason why I made a YouTube is because I wanted to go to the big five with my novel when I was finished with it. I think the novel is very good. I've changed the characters some from the original um, role play, but I think the story is very good. And I did plan to finish it this year, but that just didn't happen after I spent all summer working on my comic and that one image because I'm a crazy, insane person. Oh my God, I haven't even drawn for like a whole hour. I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. I was just having a good time talking to you guys, honestly. Oh, I'd never even turned on freaking Firebot. It does. Oh, the Big Five. The Big Five are the Big Five publishers in the world. Most people who are traditionally published are published through one of them in some capacity. Sure, there's other smaller publishers, but you really get the big money and you get put into bookstores if you get those big publishers. But they have a lot of requirements. This is a drama channel. Yes. What is that? What do you mean? But the thing about we're here to spend time, it doesn't matter how. Oh, thank you. Um, so the thing about the big five is they want you to have done some of your marketing and gathering your audience on your own. So they want you to have some type of social media where you have procured it and you are working on it. Something that you could show them that you are working on your own for yourself. And I figured the best way to do that, I did try different versions. We know what we're in here for. Oh, I wouldn't say this is just a drama channel. I would say it's a news and drama channel. I don't really think my video about Jazza is drama. I think it's actually more informative and it has news and research. So, Mr. Barrel, Mr. Spicy, but they usually want you to have something around 10,000 followers. That is usually the special spot. And I am very close to that. And I know that next year I could really, I could, um, it's drama adjacent. No, I disagree with you. But don't get one gooed, gooed. What? But yes, they want you to have social media because if you don't have social media, they're going to force you to make one and they're going to force you to market on it. They're going to force you to use it every day. So I feel that having a social media that I did on my own will give me a leg up in that direction. So if I offer them one guide, what do you mean? What was I saying? Come on, Nigel. I'm trying to draw and type at the same time. Stop it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't have to type. Um, I'm sorry. I was trying to think. Yes, I wanted to have my script, my transcript, followed up with when I go to show them things, I can show them my YouTube channel. I can show them my other social medias combined, and then I'll have my transcript. So it looks like I'm very active on social media and I would be willing to market my stuff, and I have marketed my stuff. So they might be more likely to take me because I'll be honest, the story in which I am making is a story that would have been good to do 10 years ago. Um, the stuff with zombies is very oversaturated. Like my story would have been great in like 2015, 2017 when Warm Bodies came out. That would have been the time for me. That would have been the best time for me. But now it's very oversaturated, and what is very popular now is fae, like fae x human modern fantasy right now. And I don't my fantasy stuff, I would love to get that published. Traditionally, I would feel like I made it, but I don't know, man. Like, okay, I am very torn because I know sometimes people lose the right to their work if a publisher has it. And then you can no longer write that. Carnival Row, probably. Yeah. I just I would like to I would like to hold copyright over my fantasy stories. So if I were to publish it on Amazon and it got big on Amazon, um, and someone wanted to pick it up, would I would then yes take it, but only if they allowed me to keep the copyright over it or some form of it because I would want to write more. And I wouldn't want to wait for them to tell me no because I follow this other small creator and she told me that she got published traditionally and they didn't want her second book because her first book did not do well. And she does still write, but she writes on Amazon. She makes a little bit of she makes like a her side money is Amazon. But she writes in a very she writes in romantasy. I mean, I would be writing technically probably a little bit of romantasy, but it wouldn't be full romantasy. I don't want to write that. I want to write adventure romance with fantasy. I think love in a fantasy setting should never be it should be secondary plot point. I should Oh god, I'm so sorry. It shouldn't take over the main plot. It should be part of it. Okay, what time is it? Oh my god. Okay, yes. It is time. It's time. Oh my god. I stayed here an extra hour just bullshitting. Oh my goodness. And I'm hot. I'm feeling feverish now. Okay. Okay. I want to thank you guys for coming to my stream. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate you. 54 views. Oh, 54 people came by and said, didn't say anything, but come and hang out. I appreciate that. What is this? Excuse me. Whew. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I don't understand why companies would take the copyright. If one person loses the copyright, the story does well. They won't be able to continue if readers want more. Okay. Oh, so basically, what happens is when you sell the copyright, when you sell your rights to your story, um, you can only make more of the story if the publisher allows you to. So you can come to them with a second plot right afterwards. But if they don't like how your book performed, basically they're not. It'll be up for sale, but they just won't allow you another one because it didn't do good. So the idea is if your first book does well, you can continue your story, but if it doesn't, too bad. I would be willing to do that with my science fiction stuff. But would I be willing to do that with my fantasy stuff that I've been writing in for like so long? I don't know. That feels like a big risk. If I were to lose the rights to Kiteswa, you also get less money from it too, right? I do not know. You get what happens with traditionally published is um they give you the lump sum all at once, and then you get royalty rights. So you get a portion of whatever, however many they sell. You get a portion of that of which they sold. The only time I feel that um, it benefits you is like think 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey got popular on Amazon and it was a self-published novel, but it did so well that a publisher approached what's her face, whatever her name is, and offered her money because they knew that this was going to be a hot ticket, and it did benefit her. It benefited her hopefully, going from self-published to selling to getting traditionally published gave her more room to do more novels. But that was already after she had already made a shit ton of money on Amazon from publishing her novel. In that case, she totally benefited. But in the case where, uh, someone like the one creator I followed, she did not benefit from that. She benefited more from writing her stories and releasing them. I also saw another person who makes money by they release. So I guess it's very competitive to post to indie publish, and what somebody did is they actually released lore books. So they released the lore of the novels themselves. I thought that was very interesting. I think I would be interested in doing that after I came up with something. But I don't think I would ever give away Essalum. I don't think I could. That's why I keep parts of Essalum away from people until I have it fully copyrighted, because I think some people would take my characters' names or my characters' naming ways or my characters' ideas, and the people would definitely try to steal some of it. I know. Like that's why the stuff with Zagora. The thing is this is what this is so dumb. So I did offer um I put up the whole comic. Well, the first um 10 pages of the comic I put on my um Instagram. I put up a post every day on Instagram for May during 2023. And those were my worst performing posts, and I posted it panel by panel. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. So I figured if I was going to write any more with that world, well, with Essalem stuff, um I would have to get copyrights and pay for them and release them as official works. I wouldn't be charging. I wouldn't charge much. Um, the comic is going to be $5, and it's going to be 20 pages. It's going to be it's going to be full of information about the location, um, maybe some images if I can draw them. Uh, her past designs. So there's going to be a lot in it. It's going to be more than just a comic. It's going to be also lore. But okay, listen. I've been here for 3 hours and 9 minutes. I'm listen. I haven't even drawn. I've just been talking. And I feel bad because I haven't been drawing. Okay, so I wanted to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. You guys are the super best. And maybe this weekend, perhaps, there will be a game stream. Perhaps. I don't know what game, but maybe a game. Maybe a game. Aw, no. I wonder if there's anyone I can give my audience to on Twitch. Let me see. Uh, League of Legends? League of Legends. Oh my god, I'm almost close to 290. Crazy. I need a few more. I need 7 more. Okay, I'm going to quit my YouTube stream first. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Um, Beryl, if you want to talk, we can talk. If, if not, that's also okay. But thanks, YouTube. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Um, look forward to another video next week. I think I found a new scam on the internet that I might be covering. I've found something that got suggested to me by Instagram, so we'll see. All right, I'm going to close down YouTube and thank you guys.